Christophe Maureau is a vice president of Otis with responsibility for major global projects. And Otis is, of course, best known for its lifts, although its mission statement is dedicated more broadly to reinventing the way you move. And there can be few times in history when that was more important for our buildings and cities than now. So, Christophe, with more people likely to work from home in the future, can you describe the scenarios that you're looking at to see what the future of CBDs and of office buildings is today?
Peter, first, thank you. I'm very glad to be with you today. So, to answer your question, we see buildings putting more, let's say, emphasis on wellness and health. We see also buildings that will become more smarter with more connectivity. For sure, the people will work more remotely, and working remotely will become widely accepted by the company. So it doesn't mean that the people will not go at the office. I think it's a question of flexibility. This is for me the key word. Strong IT networks will have to be leveraged. And in Otis, we will also accelerate IoT, Internet of Things, and smart elevators, including our touchless solution. CBDs and buildings will become more place to network, socialize, and conduct specific meetings. And let's say faster implementation of the mass mobility as a system concept, integrating vertical transportation with the rest of the transportation system. It will help to promote social distancing and avoid crowding, adjusting the system to the different demand peaks.
So can you talk a bit about how you've responded already to the crisis in terms of ensuring that existing products are safe for use during the pandemic?
Yes, for sure. Let's say whether it is when we are installing or maintaining our elevator and escalator, or when passengers ride on our equipment, safety comes first at Otis. This is clearly our top priority. Safety is also what matters to our customer, and much more, even more today, we can say. So when the COVID-19 pandemic started and spread, we have ensured service continuity to our customer around the world. Just to let you know, we are moving 1/3 of the global worldwide population in one day. So we are and will remain an essential services. And it has been critical, as you may understand, in some specific verticals, such as, let's say, hospitality, hospital, residential, because much more people were living at home. So our first commitment to our customer is to ensure that our employees are safe and safely when they are on job site. So we change a lot of things. We change our safety procedures, our safety guidelines to enter in the building. Our mechanic have new PPE, personal protection equipment. We limited contact with customers during our maintenance operation, and we propose to our customer a building re-entry package to help them with their own end user, for sure, to use their building and our elevator safely, regarding also all the COVID-19 local obligation we have. We collaborate on guidance and signage for practicing social distancing elevator and escalator. And since the beginning of the outbreak, and in working with buildings owner and manager at a global scale, Otis teams have seen many interesting ideas developed around the world with experts, and such as staggered passenger arrival and departure times, temperature checkpoints, occupancy limits, social distancing via floor markers, and passenger communication, sanitizer station, for example. And let's say that our second commitment is to provide innovative solutions that limit or will limit and prevent safety risk. In the context of the pandemic, that include using our elevator technology to limit the number of passengers, as you have seen everywhere in the world, reducing the need to touch the elevator button thanks to our touchless solution, as another example. And we also develop and install purification products and services in our elevator and escalator.
So how are you seeing things pan out in different markets at the moment?
So let's say that it's very diverse, Peter. Let's say the pandemic is evolving at a different speed around the world, as you have seen. China is recovering very, very quickly. We see the demand at the same level than last year in 2019 without any pandemic. EMEA is very diverse, very struggling in south of Europe and less perhaps in the north of Europe. We see India coming a big concern, as you have seen on the news recently. And North America is, let's say, more or less the same thing that EMEA, with diverse situation from a state to another. But let's be optimistic, and we do think that the demand will come back soon everywhere in the world. You know, elevator is a basic needs for the building industry, so we are pretty confident. However, we see as a common trend smarter buildings and buildings becoming more interconnected, as I have already said. The use of device to use access different function within the building, you know, making some integration with the HVAC system, the security, the elevator, the cafeteria, all that kind of stuff. We see the future as a seamless mobility within building. We can give the example of the last door robots interconnected with the elevator system and delivering products and services upon demand within the building.
So I think you've covered some of that, but what are the sort of big technological changes that you'll see on the horizon, and how you're reinvented the way we move around buildings and cities?
Yeah, this is our duty, Peter. So Otis continue to innovate solution for its customer and their tenant safety being a big part of this, let's say, engineering investment or effort. Let's say the main categories are purification products, touchless solution, passenger communication, promotion of social distancing, and remote monitoring services. So purification product, for example, elevator purification fans, we installed some already, and we are making a good progress piloting this system already in different countries in the world. Anti-microbial handrails, handrail sanitizer. Regarding the touchless solution, we have what we call the eCall app, which allows customers to call elevator directly from their smartphone. This helps for sure to reduce passenger touch points. It's also IoT platform called Otis One to use elevator data collected via the cloud to offer predictive maintenance services that can enhance equipment uptime and reduce the in-person visit from field professional. We have also some example in the, let's say, in the passenger communication category with eView. It's an in-car screen where the property manager can develop some safety messages. An example to help social distancing with what we call Otis Compass 360. This is a destination dispatching system that can help limit the number of passengers assigned to each elevator, helping to improve social distancing. Consideration should be given to the overall performance of the elevator as waiting times may increase. So Otis can help by performing a traffic analysis study to get a better understanding of the impact on the building. So we have also some remote monitoring services such as the Otis RAM that will have to improve the remote intervention and all that kind of stuff. So I would like to share with you, Peter, that the Otis research and development team is actively developing a new innovative solution to meet evolving needs. So Otis is engaged with key customers around the world to pilot all of these solutions to improve indoor air quality, incorporating gesturing, voice control, touchless solutions, and robotic APIs to reduce the need of the direct contact in the building. And perhaps lastly, but I think it's very important to share with you, on August 27, we announced an elevator airflow study, which we have commissioned with a leading expert from Purdue University in the US. And the study is intended to help the industry better understand how airflow will affect the risk of COVID-19 transmission among the passenger in and around the elevator, mitigate those risks through recommended science-based safety protocol, and provide additional scientific support on how the various air quality products we are offering affect the risk of transmission of the virus among passengers. So this independent study will build on our efforts to advance industry safety protocols and enable us to help customers make more informed, once again, science-based decision about how to help keep their tenants safe. So let's say we anticipate to share the results of this study by year end. So it's not a product, it's not a solution, but let's say this is a partnership to help the market, to help our customer, to help our passenger to manage, let's say, the virus with, let's say, data coming from this scientific survey.
Christophe, thank you very much indeed. And very interesting to hear about how innovation and technology can actually make our buildings more resilient and safer for everyone in the future. So thank you very much for your time and for responding to my questions.
Thank you very much. I was very glad to be with you, Peter. Thank you for your leadership and to make this kind of global conversation. Thank you very much.
Very good. Thank you.